So let's talk about your own transformation, because 2016 is all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you taking it to the next level. And not like we've all, think about it. Let's be honest, everyone. Every year, we're talking about it. Every year, most of us are saying, this is the year, it's going to happen. And I say New Year's resolutions. I don't really like to use that word, although it's a popular word and people know what it means. But New Year's resolution, think about the word resolution, right? And I see those blue hearts coming because this is going to get you. Resolution is like perfume. Goes on very strong. Bye-bye. Late morning, it fades off. And that's what resolutions do. They go on very strong, beginning of the year. By MLK Day, most people have gone back into their old habits, and that enthusiasm that they had about really doing some things and making a difference this year has faded away. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here next year to help you just keep that motivation alive. Sheila Green says, "Oh no, don't say that." No, it's true. It's true. Think about it. If you've ever made a resolution, and especially if it's a resolution to go to the gym, a lot of people do that. That first few weeks, you can't find a treadmill, you can't find a space in a room. But by late January, sometimes even mid-January, you got the place to yourself again. But I'm here. I'm here as not just, I was telling people in the workshop, I was trained as a clinical psychologist, fully licensed clinical psychologist, love what I do. But over the years, I have even watched myself morph into more of like a life coach for individuals, helping you get to where you want to be, get from where you are to where you want to be. Because if you've ever asked yourself the question, I had a client a few weeks ago say this, is this all there is to life? The answer is a resounding no. There's so much more, but you've got to be willing to tap into it. So some of the themes that I came across even in my workshop the last 2 weeks, I found a lot of commonality. These, and it was women, I love working with women, and it's so interesting. If you guys looked at a Transformation Tuesday I did a few weeks ago, I talked about how women will, they tend to be the ones who frequent a lot of initiatives to help self-improve themselves, but so very few really take it to that next level. And a lot of that has to do with this belief that it has been ingrained even subconsciously within us that we can't invest in ourselves, or if we put ourselves out there, what will other people think? And so my challenge for you guys this year is to, again, take it to that next level and get rid of the fear of being exposed, of being vulnerable, of even failure, because failure is a prerequisite to success. And I did a video on that you can check out on YouTube if you want last night that talked about vulnerability and failure and how that's so necessary if you're going to take it to the next level. So let me just start talking about what this whole new year, Next Level You, is about. I asked a question yesterday on my In Full Bloom with Dr. Rose page. I asked, what makes a winning team? What makes a winning team? I asked this question while I was preparing for the seminars. I asked this question during the seminars, and no one, people came up with great responses that I think we all can agree on. If you think about what makes a winning team, someone said, willingness to cover and encourage the weakest link at that moment, a defined vision, committed people, things of that sort. But not one person gave the word that I was specifically looking for. What makes a winning team? A winning team is so instrumental who that coach is. And part of taking it to the next level is having a coach that can guide you. To that next level. One of the participants, when I shared that, it's like a light bulb went off in her head. She had just gotten off the plane, still had her Florida tan from Florida, where her son played in a national championship for football. And she said on the way to the seminar, she received a call from a guy she had been trying to reach for a while, who she and her husband were going to hire to help individually coach their son to take his game to the next level. And she said she never considered the fact that for herself, that a coach could be the missing link, that helping her take it to the next level. Think about that. We get coaches for our kids. Some of us even get personal coaches. I've had coaches or, trainers before, which are coaches, but we don't think about the importance of having a coach in our lives to help us take that to that next level. And that's what I'm here for. I want to be your 2016, your personal, transformational, next level coach. And the new year, Next Level You initiative is all about doing that and taking you there. So 2 different programs that I have launched, and happy to say I've had people that signed on. We're getting ready to close off the first group. So exciting. And the first is individual, I should say small group coaching. Small group. I see Lanita can't wait. Lanita's going to be part of this group, and I'm so excited, guys. Even if you're not in the metropolitan Detroit area, I'm doing coaching for people who live remotely. I have clients all over Arizona. One of the workshop participants had just gotten off the plane in Atlanta and come straight from the airport to the initiative and is going to be part of the virtual coaching team. So we're going to have a small group coaching, and with coaching, it helps you accelerate your transformation. Think about that. You can get from where you are to where you want to be so much quicker. So I use this analogy, and I share personal stories of individuals that I've worked with in the past who have taken their lives to a whole nother level. I'm talking about individuals that were afraid to get up and speak in front of people, that were afraid of some of the basic things, but have just taken it to levels in the last few years you would not be able to believe. And one of the common things that I hear from individuals is, oh my God, when they make that commitment, it's like all of a sudden all these great things and opportunities start rushing in, and it's overwhelming because they're like, why is all this happening so fast? Because you can get to that next level faster than you ever think. And I call this phenomenon of going or things just happening so quick and rushing in, all these blessings rushing in. I call it the conveyor belt phenomenon. Now, if you've ever gone grocery shopping and you've put your things on the conveyor belt and something gets stuck on that conveyor belt, and all your items just start pressing up against what's stuck. They're not moving forward. The conveyor belt is still going, right? Life is still going on. The conveyor belt is still moving, but all those goodies you got on that conveyor belt, they're not going anywhere. That Breyer's ice cream is stuck. That whatever bag of popcorn you love is stuck. Whatever it is, everything is stuck right there. This is what happens in life when you are too afraid, and understandably so, because we are conditioned to be afraid. We're conditioned to be fearful. This is what happens in life. Things get stuck. All of those great blessings, all those gifts that the universe and God is just waiting to rush into your life is just there and can't get past. But when you make that commitment and you say to yourself, you know what? I'm ready to take it to the next level, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to challenge some of these mindsets. I'm going to challenge some of these beliefs, and I'm going to take it there. It's just like you give permission to remove what's been blocking all those things, and they rush in. They rush in. And when I tell you some of these stories of people, I've experienced it myself, of just the phenomenal, the extraordinary, the supernatural things that have rushed into their lives is unbelievable. They're surprised about it. I'm not surprised about it because I know why it's happening. This is, we just got to get there. We just got to tell ourselves that we're deserving of this. One of the participants said something that was so, for me, I'd never heard it put that way. She said in 2016, she doesn't want to shrink into herself anymore. And I thought that was so powerful. When she said she doesn't want to shrink anymore, I'm thinking to myself, what does she mean? But this is this fear of putting yourself out there, the fear of stepping into your purpose and your passion. And that's what this new year, Next Level You is all about. Helping you to step into that passion, to step into just the greatness you're intended for. So get ready, strap on your seatbelts, because I'm ready to take you there as your coach. So we have the individual small group coaching. And for more information, I'll post all, and if you want the specific literature to all of this, you can join my mailing list on my website, drrosemoulton.com, or you can email me, you can contact me, and we'll make sure we get all this information out to you so you can look at it specifically. But this is a program, a 9-month program, guys, a 9-month program to help you take it to the next level. Now, you ask, why 9 months? Think about it. It takes 9 months for gestation. It takes 9 months for the miracle of birth to happen. And the birth of a new you is it's time. It's time. And so this 9-month coaching is going to be your gestation period for you to birth yourself. Birth yourself out. I see Reverend April Heard. I know you understand this, girl, because it's so important. I did a radio program a few weeks ago, and the radio host shared a story about a young woman that had just gone through some horrendous things in her life. And she had shared with him how, she's no longer afraid. She says, because I found value in my darkness and I don't ever have to go there again. And he asked me, he said, what do you think about that statement? And I told him, I said, you think about it. We are formed in darkness. We are formed in darkness. And so all of you who feel like this is what life is all about, you've been feeling like that for years, guess what? It's time for the gestation period is over. It's time for the birth of a new mindset. It's time for the birth of a new you, and I want to help you get there. So in addition to the small group coaching, I have individual coaching if you want to do one-on-one. I also will be doing my workshops, several workshops that are set up for next year. And for those of you who are interested in perhaps becoming life coaches yourself, I'm doing life coach training for individuals who may have a passion to help others. And maybe you're already doing it, but you want to really hone in and specify it and make it marketable for you. That's another program that I will be offering. So tons of workshops. I'll be doing my vision board workshop next month. Developing your personal brand is another one. And this is separate from the coaching. So people who may just want to do individual workshops, I'll have those for you as well. Like I said, I'll put all the information on my Info Bloom with Dr. Rose page, and you can email me as well. See, Reverend Herb says, Dr. Rose, midwife to the dreamer. That I love that, girl. I'm gonna have to use that again, but that's what it is. It's time to just birth. Think about this: 9 months, right, in a gestation period. And what do we know? I talk about this in my book, Bloom 7 Steps to Personal Transformation. If you go beyond that 9 months, it can prove to be fatal to not just the child, but you as well. And so for so many of us, we've been holding on to this baby, this passion within us that's been waiting to just birth forward. And it's proven to be detrimental. We're unhappy. We're depressed. We're anxious. People are, prescription drugs, just trying to numb themselves. It's just time to birth. Okay. It's time to bear down, as the doctor would say, and push the new you out. And that's what I'm here for, to help you get that. What makes it even more amazing is that next year, 2016, is a 9-year for numerology. Now, numerology is a science, and I want you guys to understand this. And they talk about it. But the power of the number 9 for 2016, that's the year we're entering into, is ripe for all this transformation to occur. Because 9 is the number of completion. And it's time for you to complete this. It's time for you to go from a state of being unconscious to living a life in an unconscious mindset to really just connecting to the greatness, to the God within you. And so I'm so excited to go on this journey with you guys. Like I said, more information. I'll be doing retreats too, travel retreats for those of you who want to get away and just really boost that transformation as well. Those will be coming up as well. I'm so excited about it. And it's like I said, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And I've kind of, and for whatever reason, I decided it's time for me to take it to the next level. Yeah, I'm able to do local stuff. I've done some national stuff, but it's time for me to expand my territory and take it to a higher platform. And so in order for me to do that, I have to help others do it as well. Because one of the things I shared in my workshop is how, these things are it's all about reciprocity. It's all about reciprocity. Many of the ladies that I've helped, or the people I've helped over the years, it's amazing how things have come back and helped me even to elevate myself. And so part of this, I'm so excited, not just because I get to, just really expand on things I've been wanting to expand on, but I get to see just the magic as it unfolds in your life. And I'm excited about it. And that's why, for myself, it's just, like I said, time to take it to the next level and rebrand and just take it there so we can all be in full bloom. So I encourage you guys to join this journey. Come on this journey with me. 2016, Next Level You. We've already got a group that's already formed and closed. People have been signing on last few days. The deadline to sign on for the group coaching is January 15th. If you sign up before January 1st, we have some free gifts for you, t-shirts, books, things of that sort. But like I said, if you want more information, email me. Go to my website, contact me, or definitely go to the In Full Bloom with Dr. Rose page and join that, and I'll put the information there. But follow me on all my social media handles at Dr. Rose Moulton, and I'll be sure to give you the information so we can get this journey started. Because this won't be about perfume for you. It's not going on strong and fading off, because I'm gonna be the perfume that sticks. Okay, I'm gonna be the perfume that sticks, and so we're gonna spend the next 9 months together, just really birthing a new you. So I'm excited, guys. Tell your friends, tell your family about it. But by all means, don't miss out on this opportunity, because I'll tell you this. Next year, what's today's date? December 22nd? December 22nd, 2016, your life could look radically different than it does today. So radically different that people will look at you in awe. But it starts with you making that commitment. It starts with you removing that barrier on that conveyor belt, so all these blessings can rush in. And I'm excited, to help you guys do it. So get out there, enjoy your day, live your life in full bloom, and let's go on this journey together. You guys have a great morning. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.